Okay, welcome. My name is Brianna Michael, and I am actually in Houston, Texas. So everything just kind of cooled down today for the first time. It finally hit like 65 today, which was such a blessing. I got to put on a sweater today. So we are ready for Christmas. Tell me, I want to know, like, who's ready for Christmas? Like, what percentage are you ready for Christmas? Put it in the chat. Like, are you 80% there, 90%, 95%? I will say I am not, and I was going to say 99%, but I haven't gone grocery shopping yet for Christmas. So does that count? I don't know. Tell me what percentage you're ready. So if you are jumping on and you are a guest with us, just to tell you what we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about the e-commerce platform because, guys, e-commerce is where everybody's spending their money. I mean, I don't know about you. I was actually surprised to see how in all the years past, it's like Black Friday has always been the dominator. Black Friday was the day that people spent the most. And then it was kind of like Cyber Monday was an afterthought. And this year, I mean, Cyber Monday just blew Black Friday out of the water. So more and more people are shopping online, and more, especially with COVID, it kind of trained us to just order what we need. I know my friend Paige is on here. She started ordering her groceries during COVID and has never stopped. She's like, well, why would I ever go back to the grocery store? So people are used to getting what they want with one click of a button. And this is something that if you are not tapping into e-commerce, you absolutely should. And we're going to talk about different ways that you can earn money online through e-commerce. I have personally been working in the e-commerce space for just over 6 years now. It's absolutely changed my life. So we are going to share a little bit with you about how you can get started just over the next 30 minutes or so. Now, I know I just talked about this a little bit. Guys, over $9 billion was spent on Black Friday, and then another $11 billion was spent on Cyber Monday. I can honestly say this is the very first year, well, let's not count COVID, but this is the very first year that I did not go inside of a store in the month of December. I'm curious if this has happened to anyone else. So is this the first year that that's happened for anyone else? Because it really surprised me. Like, I would at least go to like Ulta, or I would at least go to like Express or something, some store that I would frequent. I didn't go anywhere. I still haven't gone anywhere. And we're over halfway through the month. We are halfway through the month today. So e-commerce is definitely taking over. Now, here's the thing. You just saw how much was spent on e-commerce. And right now, the experts are telling us, inflation is up 7%. 66% of Americans are worse off financially than they were a year ago because of inflation. And so I actually heard now this was a few months ago, but the average American has to make $5,200 more this year to live the exact same lifestyle as last year. And so 70% of Americans are struggling to pay their grocery bills. Well, look at what I just showed you. Is our spending reflecting any of these headlines? Guys, e-commerce is still alive and kicking. I don't care what the headlines are saying. People are still spending money. So where are they getting that money though? Credit card debt. Credit card debt is up $38 billion. So people are still spending like normal, even though they're making less, even though we are seeing inflation and going through a bit of a recession, people are still spending. And what we do is we work with an e-commerce company. We help people who have financial anxiety to help pay that credit card debt down. And so we're going to get into that. But first, let's talk about the different ways that you can make money online, offline, or at home. We're going to go through 10 different ways that you can make money. Number one, you can sell on Etsy. I know my friend Miro has a shop on Etsy. He makes these really incredible wall hangings with LED lights and woodworking. But you have to be talented. I don't know about you. No one would want to buy anything that I could make on Etsy. I feel like my 8-year-old son is more talented than I am. So, if you do have a craft, if you do have a talent, this is something that you should absolutely look into. It can take a while for customers to find you, and it can take up to a week to get paid once you get going, once those customers find your site. Now, number two, you can make money from your blog as an affiliate. So if you love to write, if you love to share your thoughts, if you love to share something that you're passionate about, then this is something that you can make money off of. However, it can take a while to build an audience. And it is actually easy to build a site. There's a lot of templates like WordPress that you can tap into. So starting is not hard, but creating the regular content, being disciplined, being consistent is a little bit hard. And it can take a couple of months to get paid once you build an audience. So number three, let's talk about number three, advertising revenue from YouTube. I've been seeing a lot about this on Instagram, where people are, telling people that YouTube is still alive and kicking. Even though TikTok tried to take our attention, YouTube is still very, very active, very lucrative. It can be hard to get up and running. You do have to be good at producing videos, and it can take a while to get your advertisers. You have to have 1,000 subscribers before people will look at, partnering with you to pay you for advertisers. So it can take a while to get it going, but it is a good idea. If you are into video editing and creating content and sharing skills or knowledge with people, start now. And, a year from now, 5 years from now, that could definitely turn into something. Number four, become an Instagram or TikTok influencer. This is every 18-year-old's dream, I feel like, to graduate high school and become an influencer. But let me tell you, it is a very competitive platform. It used to be easy when it first started, and now you have to be dedicated. You have to stick with it. You have to be consistent. It is not as easy to get people to pay you to post as it was when people first started. So number five, list a spare bedroom on Airbnb. This is something that you can do right away. You can start getting paid within a day or so, a day or a week or so. It depends on how quickly people book your space, but you're also going to have a stranger in your home. So depending on if you are a woman or a man, if you feel comfortable with that, that's up to you. Another one is driving for Uber or Lyft. I was actually, I took an Uber to a Christmas party last weekend, and she said the exact same thing that we're talking about. She said that she drives Uber part-time because she's trying to pay down her credit cards. Bottom line, she has a few kids. She let the spending get out of control on her credit card. That's why she drives. So you do have to have a good working vehicle. You have to do a background check. You do have to pay for gas and maintenance. And for me, it's probably just, for me being a female, I don't know if I would personally feel comfortable driving. Maybe if I was driving at certain times of the day, I don't know. Definitely, I wouldn't feel comfortable driving strangers at night. That's just me. I'm not trying to stereotype that, but I'm just saying, for me personally, I don't know if I'd feel comfortable doing that. I'm sure there's lots of you on here that are like, you're crazy. I would totally do that in a heartbeat. So another one is make deliveries for Uber Eats. A lot of people are used to clicking a button and ordering their groceries from Amazon and now their food. So this is something that can take about a week to get started. And again, you just have to have transportation. And it depends on the vendor how fast you get paid, though. You can also, number 8, pick up freelance work online. So things like Upwork or Fiverr. Again, if you have a craft or a skill or a trade that people need, maybe you're really good at copywriting, maybe you are really good at technical and setting up, funnels or websites. It can take a while to get your first gig, but it's very easy to start setting it up. Okay, so the next one is become an affiliate with Amazon. So I saved the last two for last because for me, these seem like the easiest way to get started to earning money. Becoming an affiliate with Amazon, this is where, you know, you share what you love and what you buy on Amazon. Once you have 3 sales through referring out your Amazon link, then they will they'll look at your application to set you up as an affiliate. And then, of course, you just have to have an active website or a blog or YouTube channel, social media, that kind of thing. Now, it does take a while to get paid. So it can take 60 days after the end of the month from when you start to get paid. So it does take a little bit longer there. The last one is code sharing with Social Retail. Again, you can monetize, like if you already have a social media account, or if you're a blogger, if you have a website, you can already monetize what you're already using. It is easy to get set up. You can get set up the same day. You can also get paid very quickly. It's very fast, twice daily pay. And I feel like it's a little bit easier to start, because like if you are an influencer or an affiliate, you have to create your own content. And with Social Retail, the content is actually produced and done for you. So let's take a case study and actually look at the two. So let's take Amazon. Our friend Ashton actually did a case study on Amazon to see how much she would earn. And if you had 51 orders on Amazon, her 51 orders generated $426 in sales. Amazon only pays a 2% commission, y'all. So I know it sounds good when you think about becoming an affiliate, but actually, you know, they don't pay that great. So 2% commission. She earned $9.39. I mean, it's almost laughable. I mean, I guess that would buy like a loaf of bread and a jug of milk, maybe. I don't even know if that would cover that. Yeah, $9.39. You would have to have a massive following. You would have to be, you know, pushing massive amounts of products to actually like make your paycheck not laughable. In my opinion, I couldn't believe it. 2%, $9. Okay, so let's take the Social Retail example. If you took that same 51 orders, okay, you would actually have just over $3,000 in sales, earn a 30% commission on that, and then earn just over $1,000. $1,000, you guys, do you realize an extra $500 a month could have avoided most bankruptcies in 2008, which was the last recession we were in. And so $1,000, that's life-changing. I mean, that's part of a mortgage, that's a car payment, that's your groceries for the month. That is going to make a big dent. So just in case you couldn't see the numbers, I don't know about you. I don't put it in the chat. Would you rather have $9.39 or just over $1,000 on the same amount of work? So we actually have a lot of influencers that have partnered with Social Retail, and here's why. So here's the thing, like these influencers, yes, they have thousands and thousands of followers, and you don't have to have thousands of followers to work with Social Retail or to be an Amazon affiliate. However, the reason why influencers are looking to partner with Social Retail is because when an influencer partners with a brand deal, they're going to promote that product, promote that brand, and they're only going to get paid once. They're only going to get paid on that initial order. And then what happens is the company or the brand says, thank you very much. We will retain those customers. We're not going to pay you anymore until like the next new product or the next new thing. So that's the problem with some of those brand deals. It's a one and done. You get paid once. Well, what I really like about Social Retail, because we've done a lot of research with e-commerce, is once you have a customer that orders from you, it's your customer for life. So they actually order through a personalized code that's given to the social marketer. So they order through that code. That code ties that customer to an individual or an influencer for life. So not just on the first order, but every single order that person makes, whether it's tomorrow or 10 years from now, is going to be tied to that code and that person that they originally ordered through. That's why you see a lot of influencers promoting. Now, Social Retail promotes over 90 different products, things like health supplements, collagen, weight loss, You can see I've circled some of their highlights that are all tied to the social retail. So what we do is we actually help you monetize something that you use every single day, which is your cell phone. So just like Uber showed you how to make money off of your car and Airbnb showed you how to make money off your home, we show you how to make money off of your cell phone. Now, like I talked about, a lot of these products that you can share codes for are in the health and wellness market, which is a 4.5 trillion, guys, $1 trillion market. There is so much money being spent on health and wellness in e-commerce. It's crazy. In fact, I actually wanted to know, what the most asked questions on Google was. Number 7 was how to lose weight. So Dina, are you there? Because I know Dina has just her 2023 mapped out around this Best Me in 23. And she's going to talk about how she's going to tap into 550,000 people a month who are searching for weight loss and make money off those people by sharing a code.
Yeah. So thanks, Bree. I have actually had a weight problem my entire life, and I've tried every single system out there, only to lose 20 pounds and gain back 30. That's been the story of my life. And with this system and this program, I've been able to lose 63 pounds, and I have and I'm working to completely reset my mind, because if you don't fix it here, it's going to come back. So this is fixing my mind, as I am now interested in getting healthy for the first time in my life. So this Best Me 23. So we have the weight loss products. We have Trim, which is has been the #1 weight loss product of the year, 2 years in a row. We have results with this program, but now we actually have a system to go along with that includes guides and recipes and shopping lists and getting daily text videos for motivation to keep you going, inspiration, and on top of getting our products and free products to go along with that. So now we are able to compete with every single weight loss program in the world on not just having products, but having a program. And then we have, I wanted to just briefly tie this all together as to why this is so exciting. But now we also have the world's best collagen, and there's so much that we could tell you guys about that. That's a life changer. All collagens are not the same. Ours is 95% absorbed collagen in its science, and it's clean and it's healthy, and it's changed my life. And so we have the world's best collagen. It is a multi-billion-dollar product, or $1 billion product, easily around the world. And now we have Project 23 coming, that's launching a product in March of 2023 that is first to market. It's innovation, it's science, it's for women. It is a trend that's not even a trend yet. It's something that needs to get out there and be talked about. And it is going to change the lives of so many women. And so that is going to be a groundbreaking product. And so I wanted to just put a nice big red bow around the fact that these are 3 areas within the market that Brianna's talking about that we dominate. And it's just getting started. So I wanted to share a little bit about that.
Sorry, I was trying to unmute. And so this is actually what she's talking about with the Best Me, and it's a flip book where it's actually a weight loss system that was put together by 2 personal trainers, where their clients paid them $500 for the plan that's given to you inside of this flip book. So it's very exciting that, the products were already voted the #1 the last 2 years, and now there's a system to go along with it, just like what Dina was talking about. So there we go. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out how to get back. There we go. Okay, so this is how social retail works. Basically, we show you exactly what to post. So a lot of different ways that you can make money online with e-commerce. You're having to create the content, or you're having to, build up an audience or create credibility. We actually teach you exactly what to post. We actually have your first 120 days of social media posts done for you and online posts done for you. So we show you exactly what to say, exactly what to send. You get a personalized code that's unique to you, and it will actually give anyone that you give it to, it will give them $10 off their first order. And then you can actually get paid 2 times a day. It's at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. So you can start earning right away. Now, these are some actual real life case studies where you can see, she made a post, she got 16 customers, earned over 2,000 points, earned 22%. That's a lot higher than 2%, which is what Amazon paid. You can see here, Quentin did the same thing, got 11 customers, earned 22%. Emily got 25 customers, earned 32%. So you can actually earn up to 36%, depending on how much volume is ordered underneath your code. So again, much higher than the 2%. Now, who is the genius behind a lot of these formulations? Her name is actually Ozma Ishak. She has actually been named the 2021 and 2022 Women to Watch by the Women's President Organization, and named the fastest growing women-led company by American Express and JP Morgan Chase. She's been featured in Forbes. This woman is brilliant. She has already created $2 billion product lines. She is about to release her third $1 billion product line. This woman does not copy trends. She creates trends. She has her eye on the health and wellness industry, because why wouldn't you? It's a $4.5 trillion chunk of what people are spending online. She actually creates new product categories within the health and wellness space. And then you're able to use the code sharing on these product lines that she creates. So in 2023, she's getting ready to launch an entirely new product category that's never been seen before, that no one has duplicated. And I can show it to you better than I can tell it to you. So this is a 1-minute video that you can see what's coming in 2023. Okay, so I actually want to introduce you to somebody who knows a whole lot more about this than I could ever tell you anything about it. Her name is Kim. She's actually a nurse anesthetist, and she was actually a part of a focus group for this new product. She has so much knowledge with her medical background, and she was able to actually be in on this focus group and talking to Ozma and understanding the science and what's intended for this new product in 2023. So Kim, share just a couple minutes with everyone.
Happy to do that. I am tuning in from North Carolina, and I just want you to, while I'm talking about this, kind of think about what your hormone story has been about. And as women, we all have our own hormone story, whether you are still having your periods or whether you are in menopause like myself. And just as an example of the power of our hormones, before I went through menopause, I used to have straight hair. So if that tells you anything, it's powerful stuff that can happen. And you saw in that video all of the symptoms that we're talking about. And what has me most excited about this is that Ozma, instead of following the trends like maybe your OBGYN doctors have talked to you about some of the symptoms of having your periods. Many times they'll try to treat those symptoms with hormones, or they'll treat those symptoms with antidepressants, or they'll send you out looking for supplements to treat the individual symptoms. But what Ozma has done is kind of taken a deeper dive on this, and she has recognized that all the hormonal changes and all the symptoms that we go through are natural, that it is just a part of the cycle of life that women all experience, whether you're having your period or whether you're in menopause. And the fact of those hormones producing changes in the body, she's found a way to provide nutrition to support those hormonal changes, so that instead of you going to the CVS and looking for this product, this supplement to help with this symptom, and another supplement to help with this other symptom, she's providing this nutritional support for you so that it is going to support those hormonal changes as they go along, and it's going to decrease the symptoms that you have from those hormonal changes. So she's recognizing that what we're going through as a part of being a woman, whether you're menstruating or whether you've stopped menstruating and you're now in menopause, she's recognized that that's a natural process, and that the symptoms that your body is experiencing are because of those hormonal changes. And she's found a way to actually support your body and empower you to take control of those symptoms without hormones, without manipulating your hormones. We're letting your hormones do what they're going to do, and we're just supporting the changes that are happening in the body with nutrition. And so what that ends up doing is that you have less symptoms because of that. I love the fact that she's looking for natural. I love the fact that she's looking for, not an antidepressant, not a hormone, because that isn't an answer for everyone. Me personally, I can't take hormones. So I am looking forward to not having those hot flashes and not having that brain fog, and being able to sleep longer than 3 or 4 hours a night. So this has me so excited, because not only is it going to directly affect half of the population of the world, women, but it's going to indirectly affect everyone else. It's going to help with those relationships that might be suffering a little bit because of the moodiness or difficulty sleeping or brain fog, low libido. I mean, can we talk about how that can affect relationships? So I see that this is going to have a huge impact. I know that, collagen is our hero product, and you've heard that it is $1 billion product. I think that this is going to be 10 times that big. So I'm excited.
Oh, Kim, that was beautiful. I mean, you could say it better than any of us could. And, I know we talked about menopause. What I think is so interesting is that there's actually 2 different formulations of this product, one for women who are premenopausal, and then one for women who are in menopause. Did I say that correctly, Kim? So
yes.
Okay, so here's what that says to me. I wish I would have found this product when I was in my 20s. I cannot tell you the excruciating pain that I went through in my teens and my 20s from PMS symptoms. And so, I personally haven't encountered the menopausal stage yet. I know that that's coming, but I can think of so many people that I'll be able to help, so many daughters and so many, just thinking about my nieces and so many people who have those symptoms in their 20s. And then of course, people who are dealing with the changes as they come. So we are getting ready to wrap up, but just to talk about what Kim was talking about, I think these statistics are so interesting because the average woman has a period for 3,500 days of her life, and 6,000 women daily reach menopause. So that means that women are spending more than 1/3 of their lives in menopause. So here's my question for you. How many people do you think you could market a code to for this? How many people do you think you could market this to? Like, I mean, Kim said it, 50% of the population is female. So here is what I'm going to do. We're getting ready to wrap up. We're just going to be here a couple more minutes. And then we actually have an offer that we're going to put out to you guys. I want to bring up Paige Bingham. So Paige, if you can go ahead and unmute. And I love Paige's story. Paige actually cleaned homes for 16 years. And she was introduced to the e-commerce social retail model. And it is a beautiful thing that what Paige has been able to do. She went from cleaning homes to earning a 6-figure income at home. She was able to actually help her husband work less hours so he could be home with his family. She has such an incredible story. And, you know, I love Paige because Paige is like, you know what? I'm just the girl, like the everyday girl. I'm just the girl next door. Like, she's like, I'm nothing special. Like, if I can do this, anybody can do this. But she followed the system and she plugged in and it's working for her. And now it's her passion to help other people and help it work for them as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, Paige, sorry, you got muted somehow.
Thanks, Bree. You really love me. You said you love me. No, thank you so much. You ladies did a bang up job, and I'm just kind of here to cast a little bit of vision. And Bree kind of gave away a little of my story. I'm not here to tell my story, but you guys, I'm here to cast vision because I didn't believe in the vision at one point. As she said, I cleaned houses for 16 years. Sometimes I like to say I scrubbed other people's toilets. Like, let's just be for real, for 16 years. And so having a vision of being where I am today, it was non-existent at one point. I'm just going to be completely transparent. Like, it's totally non-existent. I'm a high school graduate, don't have a college degree, didn't have a large network of people, certainly not an influencer. Okay, so please, like, don't let that intimidate you in any sense of the word, okay? Because I was absolutely not that person either. So here's what I want to share with you guys. You heard them talk about collagen, and you heard everybody kind of say, you know, we've built massive businesses around our collagen product. Like, literally, my income has come from the collagen products, okay, up to this point. I, too, have been here for 6 years. So we're not coming to you talking about, we've only been here for 6 months. We've only been here for a year. Like, 6 years ago, we found this company. And we're still here, right? Because we're still winning. We're still impacting lives. We still have a model that is so with the times that is allowing us to win and allowing the people that we share this with to win as well. So you heard about what's coming, right? Bigger than what we have already built our businesses on. This female wellness product is going to be huge. And I'm not going to talk about that because Kim did a bang up job on sharing that with you from her medical background. Here's what I want to say. No one is going to have this product. It is patent pending at this time. I imagine by the time that it actually launches, the patent will probably be approved. It is a process, okay? Most of our products that have gone to $1 billion, they are patented, okay? And so it is a patent pending product right now, which is huge. No one has it. There's nothing like this out there, okay? So that alone is a very unique situation. People will only be able to get this product that is going to impact so many lives from us, right? From us. They can't go to Walgreens. They can't do a Facebook ad. They can't go to Amazon, right? It's only going to come from Modere. It's only going to come from a rep with Modere. So I want to say it like this, and your friends are either going to be buying it from you or they're going to be buying it from one of us, right? That's just the truth, because this product is going to impact the lives of so many women that they're going to be sharing it with their friends and their friends and their friends and so on. Because when you have something that is a solution to the problems that you have, and really a solution to problems that just aren't talked about today, like there's like a stigma around the things that women go through, and especially menopause. And when there is a solution that is a natural plant-based solution, you better believe that everybody's going to want to be getting their hands on it. So I'm going to close with this. 2022, and actually probably 2021, and really, if we're being honest, 2020, has brought people to a different place in their life, not just mentally, but also financially, right? Groceries, crazy. Utilities, crazy. Gas, crazy. A lot of people now are just working literally to pay the bills. And sometimes those paychecks don't even pay the bills, which is causing people to pull out their credit card. I've been so guilty of that, like back in the day. Like I was so guilty of that. So I completely understand. You do what you have to do in the moment to survive, right? You do what you have to do in the moment to survive. But here's where I want to offer you a little bit of hope. 2023, confidently, I'm going to tell you that we can show you how to pay down your debt, how to build a savings account, and how to have a little bit more security. Now, with that being said, let me say this, because I don't want anybody coming back to me later, is all you have to have is three things, okay? You have to have desire to change your situation. You have to be coachable, right? Meaning coachable, like we've done it. We have done it. We are confident that we can show you the blueprint to what we've already done. And you have to be consistent. That's it. You guys, those three things, coachable, consistent, and have a desire to change your life. We have taken so many people, a lot of the faces are on this Zoom tonight, and we've impacted a lot of lives. You guys, last week, well, actually this week, I don't know, it was the 13th, whatever, we had payday. And we get daily pay, right? Bree talked to you about how we get paid twice a day, but we also get a residual monthly income check. And when that hit and people talked about, I'm paying medical bills, I'm paying my mortgage, I'm paying my car note, I'm going for a cash-free Christmas. You guys, that's what we're doing here. Don't get caught up in the six-figure stories, okay? Because are they legitimately real? Absolutely. Lots of faces on here doing just that. But it's not about that. It's about the person that needs to make 200, 500, 1,000, the person that just needs a little bit more for groceries or to build a savings account or to pay down debt. It's breathing room, okay? It's breathing room. So we are very committed to everybody that says yes to us, that joins. Like I said, a lot of us have been here for years. We saw it way back then. And it still 6 years later has not failed us. It's still providing for us. It is still an amazing, amazing opportunity that keeps getting better and better every day. So with that being said, the first two people, like we always like to give back. So the first two people that join tonight, and understand that it works a little bit different here. When you join, you're not buying a kit. You're not buying products that you're going to go demo in living rooms, okay? Like that's old school network marketing or direct sales. We don't do that. Like we are new. We're a new model. We're social retail. Lots of things make us different. Your investment to join here is your personal product. So if you're like, I would love to try that collagen, or oh my gosh, that weight loss looked amazing, or there's a lot of other choices outside of both of those things. Your investment gets you personal product to experience for yourself. So it is a win-win. It's $39.99 on top of that, right? So there's not, look, you're not tossing a lot out there to lose. You're either going to get healthier, lose some weight, look a little bit younger. And if you say, hey, I don't think it's for me, which you're not going to say that. But if you did, $39.99 is pretty much the only thing that you lost. Okay. So two people tonight, the first two people to join, we are actually going to pay back reimburse you back the $39.99 enrollment fee. So if this was something that, you feel like, okay, right, I totally am in for this, and you need to get back with the person that invited you. And Bree, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and roll with this part. So which one are you? Drop it into the chat. So A is I'm very interested. This sounds good, but I want to hear more. We're here to answer those questions for you. Like ask the questions. We want you to be educated. B is sign me up. I'm ready to start making money now. And C is like, see you later. Right? Thank you guys. I'm out. And that's totally cool too. Like we're not here to convince anybody that this is for you. We're just here to share. If it's for you and you have this like little thing in your inside that's saying, oh, this sounds pretty cool, or look at these people, then get back with who added you, have a conversation, get your questions answered. And then if you're one of the first two to join us, we'll reimburse that. We would love to have you guys as part of our team. Are we good?
All good. You guys, thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year if we don't talk to you. Love you guys. I'm so proud of you guys for investing a few minutes of your time to learn more about e-commerce. If this is not the right fit for you, that is okay, but find something. You have to have multiple streams of income, especially now with our economy. Thanks, everyone. Get back with the person that invited you. Good night.